Cha. I didn't even set the intro. I forgot all about the intro. Cha. Yes, people, welcome to the live watch along. Imagine I forgot that I deleted the intro because I recorded something earlier on and I didn't want the intro with it. So how about that, people? I just started the show with no bells on whatsoever. No bells on, just straight into the show. Yes, people, live watch along. Machel St. Patrick here on half the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. I haven't even got my feed up right now. We're going to do the first session of the third day. New Zealand going to look to just bat all day. This could be long. This could be really long. Let's see if West Indies can make any early inroads. Let's get this up on my stream right now. Okay, so New Zealand 34 without loss. Four balls bowled so far in the day. Kemar Roach bowling, targeting the left-handers off stump as per usual. Tell a friend to tell a friend, people. You don't know with the live watch along already. Still a brand new cherry in the hands. They only bowled 7 overs at the back end of yesterday, so should still be able to get some hints of in swing, out swing, etc. Roach trying to make Latham drive outside his off stump, obviously coming around the wicket to the left hander. Oh, that one nearly ducks in and takes off the off stump. End of the over. 34 without loss after 8 overs, West Indies. Yes, people. Oh, 2 hours to go. I'm already tired. Got 2 more hours of this to go before I can call it a day. I don't mind going to sleep when the opposition are batting because I feel like there's nothing worth missing. In one of these overnight matches, it's when we bat that I feel like I'm missing out on something. Ronald Tillman says, at this moment, we need to pray for rain and go for the draw. Yeah, but I think all the rain has already happened, you know. Any time taken out of the day is out of the match is already been and done, which is why if we can take 10 wickets, it's a massive forlorn hope. But if we can take 10 wickets and the sun stays out for day 3, day 4, day 5, you never know. You never know. But the lead's already 98. I already think that New Zealand could declare with 170 lead and win this match. So let's see. Anyways, Conway on strike to Seals. Oh, there, Conway's immediately reaching outside his off stump. Imlak asks a question, but there was nothing doing there. But Seals immediately drawing Conway into a stroke on the 7th stump line. Seals at the top of his mark. Okay. Drink some water. Oh, that one. This time, Conway is forward and defence to the in-swinger. If you want to join the Caribbean Cricket Podcast Discord, people, they're probably popping off in there at the moment. Let me go have a look at what's going on in the Discord. You can become a patron member for 2 of your currency per month. So what's that? $2 to yen to rupee, depending on where you're all from. Let's see what's going on in the Discord. Yeah, so Discord lot. Actually, it's not popping off yet, actually. That one's tucked into the onside. No run. It's actually not popping off in the Discord at the moment. At the moment, they're talking in the off-topic. In fact, they're not even talking in there. Yeah, it hasn't popped off yet in the Discord on this match. Probably because everybody's thinking the same thing, which is that New Zealand are just going to bat all day. What does Hodge have to do to play? I think he'll play in the next Test match. Oh, that's full swings. But Conway drives that down the ground, meets you with a full face of the bat. Joel Bob says, anyone checked out the Alternative Commentary Collective? No, never heard them. What's that? Is that on YouTube? Let me go look for them. Alternative Commentary Collective. Let me go look to see who these men are. Alternative Commentary Collective. Let's see who these men are. Is that them two white Australian brothers? I can't see nothing. I don't. Yeah, I don't know what Joe Bod's going on about, to be honest. That one's pushed into the covers. They'll come back for 3 probably. Yeah, definitely 3 there. Bit too full. Looped up for Conway to push that into the offside. Oh, radio comms. They have a YouTube podcast, but not live comms. Cricket Talk 1718 says, I watched your YouTube short. I'm referring to Shai Hope as a GOAT of OJ from West Indies. Bro, you need to improve your ball knowledge. Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm going to say it one more time with feeling. Shai is better. When Shai retires, he will be better than Viv, Gail, and Lara. The difference is fundamentally this. All those men played with good players. Shai has never in his whole international career, well, give or take 1 or 2 years, he has basically played with a bunch of shithounds in ODI cricket for the majority of his ODI career. That is why he's better than these guys that you lot want to suck off. Don't get twisted. We have to honor, we have to respect Viv. And I get it. Viv was well ahead of his time, given what he was doing in the 1980s. But the difference for me is simple. Viv played in a world-class side. It is easier to be world-class if everybody else in your team is world-class as well. Shai is being world-class with zero help. Anyways, Roach back around the wicket again. So we're talking about Kiwi commentators. I think actually, do you know what I think the issue with commentators in cricket? I was saying this in the Discord group a couple of days ago. I would argue that. Oh, hold on, I'm just listening. So Shai doesn't have hay fever; it's an allergic reaction to something. And Tom Blundell is injured and out. Yeah, Tom Blundell is out of the Test match, so he won't bat. So Shai is off the field due to this allergic reaction. I don't know. He'll have to come on at some point, otherwise he can't bat at 4 down, right? Anyways, back to my point about commentators. Here's the thing about cricket, people. Cricket is if you're in the Discord group, you already know what I'm about to say, but not everybody in the live chat is in the Discord group, so we'll have missed out on this conversation. Cricket, people, is fundamentally a seriously on-call sport. And the most of the people that follow cricket are desperately on call. Like most of you watching this right now are just nerds. So when you put that, and then when you think about those who commentate, most of the commentators are nerds. They're not cool either. And like the panel guests are nerds. So cricket is desperately on call. There's nothing cool about cricket and its presentation. And I think that's why it suffers in how it presents. That's why it can't get mass appeal, because it's largely supported by and covered by utter nerds. Like your average cricket fan, have any of you seen Superbad? Your average cricket fan is basically the equivalent of McLovin. Like, so they think they're cool, but they suck. Yeah, anybody who's watching this right now, is McLovin, basically. All good bit of swing there from Roach. Out into the covers, no run. Yeah. So end of the over. I think 10 I don't know. 10 overs bowled now, 9 overs, I don't know. Shai Hope is off the field at the start of today's play due to an allergic reaction affecting his eyes. He is currently being monitored by the medical team. No wonder he's wearing sunglasses yesterday. Can anyone tell us how much score will be in Newland Inn? What the hell is Newland Inn? Seals back in. Bit of swing, bit of movement, bit of shape, but no dice. Do you think I'm just listening to Bish at the moment? Come back to that in a minute. Seals in swing, but veers onto the pads and tucked around the corner. I don't know what we're waiting on here. All I know is it's 41 without loss after 10 overs. That's a bit straighter. Latham has to respect that one. So obviously we got a lot of time for Uncle Bish, right? But do you think TV commentators are told that they have to stick to the what am I trying to say here? Stick to the script, because Bish is on the whole super positive about the West Indies team as much as he can be, but does he do that because he genuinely that one straightened, bit of in shape to Conway, but to Latham his shoulder arms. But do you think Bish is confident because he just genuinely is confident about these guys, or do you think they're told that they shouldn't be too critical? Because Bish goes all around the world catching L's with these guys, and he's always positive. That's why I could never ever put. That's why if they ever put me on TV, it'd be my one and only appearance, because I wouldn't be able to not tell the truth. Like, see West Indies collapse, and it would pan to me in the commentary booth, and I'd just be sitting like this, just vexed. I wouldn't be able to stay professional. I'd just be vexed, going, "Nah, this is shit." Final ball of Seal's fourth over. Has this been a maiden? I think one came off it actually. Tucked into the onside for one. End of the over, 42 without loss. The next time I'm in the Caribbean, I'm doing radio commentary. I don't care. Like, I need to find the industry gatekeepers and just say, listen, I'm coming to the Caribbean. Just put me on radio comms, because there is no way on God's green earth that Cricket West Indies can be asking all of these uncles to do to do all of their streams, and every single year all of us go, this is horrendous, and yet still the same men are still on there being horrendous. Oh, did that take a bottom edge there? Nearly has Latham nicking off to Imlak. Yeah, held its line. Tiny bit of shape and movement, held its line largely though, and drew Latham into a full stroke. Roach in again. This time a bit too much movement, and Latham can leave that alone. Uyo was dreaming about West Indies winning when New Zealand got bowled down for 2-3-1. Little did he know. Roach turns at his mark and bundles in to Latham. Draws him forward again, but defensive push out into the covers. No run. If you're bored, by the way, people, if you tuned in for the review of day 2 that I did about 2 hours ago, I told you that I was dropping an article on Insularity in the Caribbean. I dropped it, people. It's out. So I'll share that. I'll share that in the chat right now. So if you're bored, you can go read that. See what you think about it. I know Bear Man gonna get upset, but we have to move. We have to move. We have to call things as they are. We have to speak truth to power, call it as it is, and just keep it moving. Thing is, right, what I'm about to say next is going to be so arrogant, but you lot know by now that I have ultimate faith in my ability. That article that I wrote today and dropped on the Caribbean Cricket News website, nobody in the Caribbean writes as well as that about cricket. No one. No one. Absolutely no. I'm not even. Thing is, I'm not, and that's not me writing. That's not me saying that to say that I'm brilliant. That's not even my point. That's more for me to say the standards of journalism in the Caribbean is shit. That I wrote that in about 2.5 hours today, and that's better than what 99.9% of journalists write in the Caribbean, and that's not even my job. How about that? Right. Is this the end of the over? One more ball left by Roach. I mean, Roach and Seals, they're getting a bit of shape and movement, but nothing really that's forcing the Kiwis to play. 42 without loss at the end of 12 overs. Oh, that was a maiden then. Malik says, bro, I'm from Pakistan. How are you? I'm good, you know. I'm all right. What about the T20 World Cup 2026? If we can qualify, if we can get out of the group, we've done well. That's what I think about the T20 World Cup. We'll soon pivot to talk about that, but not just yet. Let's just get this test tour out of the way and let's all enjoy Christmas time. And inshallah, we will have a good World Cup. Yesterday, right, Seals going around the wicket to Conway, start of a new over. Bit of in-duck, but defended. Yesterday, these men, I nearly tore my hamstring watching these men yesterday. Just the simple act of watching these men try to bat made me nearly tear my hamstring. Imagine. Crick Lover says, Mash, what's the series after Christmas? Let me go have a look. We've got the Under-19 World Cup. We've got the T20 World Cup. We've got a 3-match series against South African T20s. No run. Um, let me see. Where's our future tours program? West Indies. Actually, no. Someone sent it to me the other day. Let me go have a look. This is the men's team, by the way, because luckily the women's team is coming to England next year. So hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff done when they're over here. Right. So in January, West Indies have a 3-match T20 series against Afghanistan in Sharjah. Then we go to South Africa for 3 or 5 T20s. Then it's the T20 World Cup in February, March. Then then we got nothing. Oh, first class championship. And then in June, Sri Lanka come to the West Indies for 2 tests, 3 ODIs, and 3 T20s. Then in July, New Zealand come to the West Indies for 3 ODIs, 3 T20s. Then Pakistan come to the West Indies for 2 test matches. Then in September, we go to India for 3 ODIs and 5 T20s. Then in October, we go to Bangladesh for 2 tests. And then that's the end of the year then. So let me see. Of those tours, which ones can I possibly do? Depending on where the New Zealand tour is of the West Indies, there's a chance that I can get out to the Caribbean for New Zealand's tour of the West Indies. And if not that, there's definitely a chance I can get out to the Caribbean for Pakistan's tour of the West Indies for the 2 test matches. But it all depends on where they're hosted, to be honest. But we'll see. Under 19 series win against England. Good sign. Was it a weaker? It was definitely a weaker England side, but you still have to beat who's in front of you. You can't undermine a 5-2 victory. It was still a very good performance by the under 19 boys, or men, young men. But obviously the true proof in the pudding will be the World Cup. But there were some positives there. Obviously, there's about 3 or 4 players in that team that obviously have ability, who I would expect to be in the West Indies academy setup. Guest count says Lara was better than Tendulkar if you're using that argument about Shai Hope due to having better players. And wait, so are you saying that Lara was better than Tendulkar or not better than Tendulkar? I didn't even realize that was an argument. Of course, Lara's better than Tendulkar. Like, I didn't realize that was an argument. Forward, Conway, Nora. Mash, what did you think of South Africa's win against India? I didn't see it. I know they won, though. I know they chased down 350 or something, but I didn't see it, so I can't really comment, to be fair. TC says, wait, I thought you didn't rate Lara. Yeah, so me personally, on a West Indies level, Lara, I didn't, when Lara, obviously Lara was in my era. So me, on a personal level, Lara didn't make me feel anything. But on an aesthetic point of view, I acknowledge that Lara is one of the best to ever do it in the world game. So it's a weird one in that I appreciated Lara's ability to score runs, but he didn't make me feel anything. Like, I'm very much somebody, my version of sports is, do you make me feel anything? And Lara didn't make me feel anything. So you can still be world class and be very good. Like Alistair Cook, world class batter, doesn't make me feel anything. Oh, that one wraps him a bit high up on the bat. No run. Yeah, T20 cricket is a waste of space. All T20 cricket is good for is match fixing and money laundering. That's all T20 cricket is good for. I'm still waiting for the big major scandal that is inevitable, that's going to break in T20 cricket, when you're going to find out that all of your faves have been match fixing for years upon years. It's a waste of time cricket, that stuff. T20 cricket is like when when, obviously not me because I'm covered in the blood of Christ, but you lot, because I know this affect this. I'm going to say something which obviously is relevant to most of the guys in this chat, not me, because my God is a powerful God and I'm covered in the blood of Christ. But you man who like have been watching porn since you were a young you, and when like you got to the age where when you got to the age where it was like you couldn't even watch porn no more because you'd seen every single type of porn that there was to watch. So now you're just desensitized to it and you don't feel anything. That's T20 cricket. That's basically what T20 cricket is. T20 cricket is when pornography comes on and you feel nothing in your pants moving. That's what T20 cricket is. You ain't feeling no raunch. You ain't feeling no raunch. Everything's just flaccid. Anyways, that's the end of another over. 43 without loss. T1 says, who made you feel something? Carl Llewellyn Hooper. Carl Llewellyn Hooper, my favourite cricketer in the world. Look at Firestarter says, any man who stops feeling anything whilst watching porn isn't straight. Yeah, but if you need to watch porn to feel something, then let me just shut my mouth. That's angled down the leg side, no run. Let me just leave that comment on there for people to see. Firestarter says the only way that he can fire start his buddy is by watching porn. Oh God. Oh, you all had names on. I didn't even realize. Icon 7 Marlon. Yeah. Yeah, Marlon released a song after he retired down leg side and run. Marlon released a song after he retired where I can't remember if I think the song was called Sidong. And the whole point of the song was it was him in a car with obviously scantily clad women, and he was telling them to sit down upon the cocky. What was it called? Was it called Sidong? Sidong upon the cocky? Marlon was taking them there. He was telling them girls that they needed to sit down upon the cocky. Let me see if that's what it was called. I swear that's what it was called. Maybe it was just called Sidong. I think it was just called Sidong, you know. But the first line was instructing them to let me find it. It was Marlon Samuels' icon. Yeah, it was just called Sidong. Yeah, search it, people. Search it. It's because it starts with him in the car. And anyways, just search it. Just search it. That's what Marlon Samuels is on. Yeah, Johan Lane has obviously got something about him, but he shouldn't have been pushed into this situation so soon in his career, because it's part of this whole international sports thing is also about confidence. Oh, that's a good delivery, you know. A bit of a full stroke by my catches in a pass from the back. Yeah, Lane's good. Lane is good, but you're asking him to basically jump up 3 levels of cricket, because yes, he's taken wickets at domestic level in the Caribbean, but respectfully, that's against our domestic batters. You're asking him to jump up 3 levels of cricket, injury away, not even bowling in home conditions. He's bowling away, injury away, and now New Zealand away. And my worry for Johan is it's easy to lose confidence in those scenarios. You're not if you don't take wickets, you're looking like you're the loose bowler in the attack. Like there's a lot of expectation on his shoulders. I wouldn't have picked him. Do you think played in bowling friendly conditions increase the West Indies' chance of winning tests? No. If it was up to me, we'd produce flat tracks at home and learn to bat. See, look at that. Tom Blundell tore his hamstring he tore his hamstring like I tore my hamstring yesterday. What's the score when this day started? 32. So we've had 16 runs in the first 8 overs of the day. Very slow going, but that don't matter. New Zealand don't need to. We're only on day 3. They don't need to get a move on. They can just bat time. Just keep batting. Oh, nearly inside edge onto the stumps. Goes down to fine leg. The 50-run partnership between Conway and Latham. Goodie for them. Update the score on the screen. Yeah, good point, actually. I'm so tired already that I didn't even realize the score wasn't 43 anymore. 50 without loss. Movement away. How many deliveries have the Kiwis really? I think Latham was beaten once. That's it. That's all we've seen today. Bit straighter from Roach, dabbed into the onside, 1 run. Yeah, there's nothing out there. There's no overcast clouds. Looks like it's a flat trick now. Flat trick, flat track. New Zealand batted at the best time in the test match to bat. Long day ahead. This might legitimately be a 500 for 5 day, you know. Obviously, that's not what's going to happen, but you get what I mean. Like the stream, by the way, people. Like, share, subscribe. 162 man in the live right now. Roach to Conway. Dabs that to point for 1. End of the over. 53 without loss. Like, share, subscribe, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. How long till I can go bed? Another hour and a half still to go. Jaja. Ezra Hines says, as the game slowly slips away again, we ask why the middle of a batting crisis does Sammy continue to be bowler heavy with his selections? I would have considered 2 extra batters versus 5 quicks. Yeah, I agree. There should have been at least 1 more batter in this side. I said it in the preview, but there's no guarantee that batter would have done anything either. Anyways, laying around the wicket to Conway. No run. Kirk says, if Campbell fails in the second test, I see him being dropped. Already, he just scored 115 something in India. So he's getting dropped after 2 tests. Come on, man, allow me. Latham's on 21. Conway's on 28. 52. I've just put the scores 53. It's actually 52. Back over the wicket to Conway. Straighter. Meets that with the bat, though, into the onside. No, onside, 1 run. Do you know what, actually? Do you know what? Let me go find... Because obviously you lot saw my batting masterclass and everyone thinks I don't know how to hold a bat. But let me go find something. Because there's more videos coming from that net session, you know. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. There's more videos coming from that net session. Let me see if I can. Because True say the cricket ain't saying nothing right now. Strangle down the leg side. No, run. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if where is it? 1 second, people. I'm going to find this. I'll find this video because maybe it's in here. Yesterday was the day. Yesterday, 2nd of the 12th. Maybe this one. Yeah, let me download this one and bring it into the chat. 1 second, people. 3rd of the 12th. With the blood. What's this? Oh, here we go. Right, okay. Sorry, people. I'm trying to get something else. This cricket ain't saying nothing. Let me bring something up on the screen for us to watch instead. Here we go. So obviously this cricket ain't saying nothing. So let me bring up some other stuff for us to watch. 1 second. What do you make of this one then? Hold on. In South London. And the aim of today's session is we're going to face the bowling machine. When I got here this morning, I said to Rising Bowler's dad, crank that straight up to 90. I dealt with that quick. So you're about to see.
I think that's gone for 6.
You're about to see a guide as to how to play high pace.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll bowl me down.
Yeah. That's more interesting than the cricket right about now. There were some shots in there, you know. Did you see that shot I hit? Did you hear the clunk when it went for a 6? Let me find that one again. Where's that one where I hit for 6? Play high pace. Somewhere. Not that one. Was it? No, it's coming up soon. The next one? Yeah. You see that? Did you hear that? Bong. Hey, I nearly took out the bowling machine with that one. This is more interesting than watching this cricket right now. Wait, hold on. Man are saying that's not 90. Okay. You lot don't rate it. Okay, 1 second. Let me bring up the 90 miles an hour one. 1 second. Let me show you this. This is where the okay. Hold on. Let me show you the real 90 miles an hour one. What? Let me see now. How do I get this one to download? 1 second, people. I've got a 90 mile an hour one somewhere. Where is that one? This is genuinely this one was genuinely 90 miles. Is it this one here? No, it's not that one. Let me see if I can find it, people. 1 sec. There is a 90 mile an hour video in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Oh boy, why can't I download this? So the cricket's still going on, people, but true say nothing's going on with the cricket right now. Okay, let me see if I can download this one. Here we go. Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, I know what I need to do. Here we go. Okay, I'll soon be ready to show you what happened with the 90 mile an hour one, people. Let's go back to the cricket in the meantime. Nice little shape there from Seals. No run. It's still 53 without loss. Literally nothing is happening in the cricket. Right, let's see here. Let's go into the drive. Oh my god, no wonder. Is it this one? Okay, people. I'm still on the lookout for this 90 miles an hour one thing. As soon as I find it, we're moving. I wonder if it's this one. No, it's not that one. Seals into Conway. Oh, that one caught Conway a bit more than he expected. Right, there we go. Right, okay, people. Here we go. Here's what happened when Rising Bowler's dad cranked the machine up. Have I just got it? No, hold on. It's not ready yet. Nearly ready, people. It's still downloading, I think. Again, no run. End of the over. Is that the end? Was that the last ball? No, one more to go. wait for this. Here we go. Now it's coming, people. Taking pure time to do all this stuff. Seals, last ball of the 18th over the wicket to Conway. Conway dabs, no run. It's another maiden, still 53 without loss. I didn't realize the second test was happening. I totally tuned out of the Ashes, you know. I had no idea. Right. Here we go. Okay, here we go, people. So, Rising Bowler's dad, I told him to crank up the machine to 90 miles an hour. I said, no, 88. I said, crank it to 88 miles an hour because I said, I want to see what it must be like to face Jaden Seals when he's at full pace. So he cranked up the bowling machine to 88 miles an hour, and this is what happened. And the thing is, before you lot cuss me, just know that you couldn't do any better. Wait, hold on. A man said my batting technique looks like Sheldon Cottrell's. Listen, I know I make more runs than some of these, man. Right, okay. So DJ Natural said what I was batting wasn't 90 miles an hour. Okay, now look what happened when I faced 90 miles an hour. Because I saw OJ Shields yesterday run away from the delivery that bowled him down, right? OJ Shields literally ran away from the ball and got bowled down off his pads, right? Well, look what happened when the bowling machine was on 88 miles an hour for a full middle stump Yorker. Now watch what I did. I didn't run. Bad man don't run from 90 miles an hour. Okay? Watch this. I didn't run. Real bad man. Well, I'll take myself off the screen. You're lucky. It says the file won't play. You lot are gone. You lot are lucky this ain't playing. Jaja. You're lucky. File won't play, people. You're lucky. You'll have to just wait until I upload it on YouTube. You will see a real bad man. Yeah, so Average Cricketer says, I can play the 90 on the machine properly, but that's because I know it's not going to be short. Well, I didn't know what was coming. All I know is they cranked it up to 90. I wonder how I can get this to... Thing is, some of you are like, oh, I can't even say nothing because I didn't run from it. I faced up to it. Let me see now. Let me see if I can find a way to get this to work. 1 second, people, because people think I'm joking. True say, what's this? What's this one now? That's the camera. Why won't it? Oh, I know. What if I share my screen? Hold on. Because you true say some people think I'm joking here. I'm going to share my screen, people, because men are thinking I'm. Where's the blood? Is this it? Let's use just once. See if this works. Let's see. Jaja, it won't play the file. You lot are lucky, you know. You lot are lucky. There's an issue with playing the file. Jaja. Oh, well. You won't get to see that then. Yeah. I'll have to see if Rising Bowler's dad can send me the file. Back to the cricket. What's happening? 57 without loss. Oh, actually, what if I do this? What if I do this? Okay, I think I've got a way to do it, people. Hold on. Okay, 1 second. I think I've got a way to show you. Okay, we need to pause that now. Okay, people, I'm going to share something. Hold on. Right, let's see. The score is 57 without loss, people, by the way. Nothing is going on in the cricket. We ain't creating no opportunities. These men just settling in for a long day batting. So you ain't missing anything. Right, okay. I think I can show this to you now. Okay, let's see if this works, people. What's this now? I'll share my screen. Share screen. Okay.
That's too easy.
Here we
That's
go.
too easy for me. Right?
Okay, right. Watch. I think you can all see this now. Let me just see before I press play. Let me see. Can you lots? I'm sharing my screen. Can you lots just? I just need someone to confirm if they can see what I'm sharing. Can you see this video, people? Just confirm for me before I press play. I just need one person to say yes. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm going to play it, people. This is what happened when I faced 88 miles an hour in the nets. Watch what a real bad man does when they face 88 miles an hour from a bowling machine in the nets. And the thing is, this is a bowling machine, so you best believe the bowling machine was probably quicker than 88 miles an hour. Now, OJ Shields ran from it. So if I was batting number 11 for West Indies, this is what I would do. No running, because I'm a real bad man.
Ramp that up. Ramp it up. That's too easy. That's too easy for me. Ramp that.
Where we on now, Mash?
Give me the full, give me the Jaden Seals. Give me the Jaden Seals right now. Give me 88. Give me Jaden Seals right now. Let me show these men how to bat. Oi!
Real bad man. Real bad man. Do you see me run from that? I didn't run. I didn't see the ball either, but I didn't run. I didn't run from that. I faced it down. Do you see how quick that came out, though? After I faced that delivery, I was like, yeah, this cricket thing is no joke, you know. No joke. That ball had mashed up my pad before I'd even see it come at me. Anyways, back to the cricket. 57 without loss. Right. Yeah, for real. On all jokes aside, yeah, that was my takeaway from it. That you need genuine hand-eye coordination to play. And to be fair, right, I'm useless, obviously, but that was a 88, 90 mile an hour in swinging middle stump Yorker, right? I'm not even sure a good batter could play that. Never mind what it did to me. I'm not convinced any of the West Indian batters playing in New Zealand right now could have played that either. So I'm as good as them. Ibra says, how many runs is enough for New Zealand? How many runs is enough for New Zealand to defend? They lead by 121, so they could probably declare now. Johan Lane over the wicket. Fam, have we created any opportunities this morning? Or have any of them looked even remotely in trouble this morning? Roach got Latham to nibble at one, but other than that, I don't really think we've seen anything. I might just lock off this live, you know, because nothing ain't going on. TC says she's off to go drink goat head soup. Is goat head soup an aphrodisiac? Who told me that goat head soup was an aphrodisiac? Anyone know that? Have I just made that up? Lane over the wicket again to Latham. Easy for Latham. Stabs that into the onside. No run. Aphrodisiac. That's something that makes your cocky rise up. So apparently, manish water and goat head soup stirs up the cocky. I'm going to bed, yo, because nothing's happening. New Zealand just milking the runs. There's nothing in this track. The sun's out. There's nothing out there. Yeah, this is a good point from Rising Bowler. You see, when I faced that in-swinging Yorker, I didn't have a box on, you know. I just went out there balls free. You know how them Scottish men don't wear any panties under their kilts? I went out there to the wicket just free as a bird. I said I don't need no box. I don't need no protection. Yeah, better delivery that from Johan Lane. Just needs to be consistent. He needs to find the right length and stay on it. .59 without loss after 20.5 overs. Final ball of Johan Lane's fourth over. Yeah, that's good line. Good line, good length. Latham wants one. There's nothing doing there. End of the over, 59 without loss. Let's see what the Discord is saying, see if there's anything going on in there. Fam, become a patron and go into the Discord, people. That's more interesting than what we're watching. Where's my Millwall scarf? It's in my drawer. It's in my drawer. It's not cold enough yet to wear that scarf. I call my Millwall scarf my white British scarf. Like if I'm in an area where it's like where I know there's like some moody white British sports fans, I wear the Millwall scarf because it means I can go in disguise. Thank you for the super chat, Ant Gambino. Much appreciated. That might keep me awake for another 20 minutes. Really nothing going on here. It's hella boring out here. Latham's on 27 from 65. Conway's on 29 from 63. Seals, a bit quicker there. Fielded in the square leg, no rub. And Gambino says we need Shamar Joseph. Could do with Alzari as well, to be honest. Neptunum says, hi, Mash, I'm a new subscriber. Big up, Neptunum. Just have a question. What role does regional politics between all the different islands play within the West Indies setup? Everything. How much support you get from a territorial board is equivalent to what you're willing to give them to get that support. I am adamant about that. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Politics. Oh, it's beautifully driven by Conway. That was just timing. He didn't even hit that hard. Just pure timing, 4 runs. Is Santoki of Indian descent? Because he looks like one of them. Yeah, Santoki needs to say it himself, but if I'm not mistaken, he's of Tamil extract. He's of Tamil extract, but I don't think it's as simple as saying Sri Lankan. I want to say there's some Malaysian in there. I can't remember the exact story that he's told me, but his name itself, he's of Tamil extract. Oh, that one has Conway tucked up and crouching. Hurried him up a bit. Mash, how would you describe yourself as a teacher? I am firm but fair. That's what every single student would say. When I speak, 99.9% of students know it's no joke time. Like if I'm serious, 99.9% of students know we better just shut up and listen to what he's saying. So yeah. Bouncer, no run. Would Dario run for CWI president? Nope, he would not. And again, with the super chat, thank you, Ant, says Shamar Joseph needed. He is your wicket taker. He's definitely needed. Alzari Joseph is needed. The problem is if it's not happening for Jaden and Kimar, it's unlikely to be happening for Johan and OJ. I'm surprised that Justin Graves hasn't bowled, actually. That nibbling medium pace. Like, I would trust Justin Graves over Johan Lane and OJ Shields to just hold a line and just kind of probe away on a... Like, I would trust Justin Graves to actually hit his length over after over and just test a batter's technique and patience. So, surprised Justin Graves isn't on yet, to be honest. Baggy Slim says, Ash's prediction, 5-0 to the Aussies? I don't know. I think England will win at least one match. Is it a drinks break at the moment? This game is boring, cuz. This is what I thought would... If it hadn't been overcast, what's happening right now for New Zealand is what people assumed would happen in most of the test series, which is that the track's actually more flat than people realize and they just pile on the runs. It's not even like West Indies are bad with the ball. It's just that nothing's happening out there. There's a guy in the Discord called Sean. He forever talks about Rakeem Cornwall, and I can't work out if he's trolling. Like, I don't get it. I've never seen somebody stan a cricketer as much as Sean stans Rakeem Cornwall, and I don't get if he's trolling. But he's been doing it for like bare time, so it can't be trolling. Yeah, we did bat 75 overs yesterday, to be fair. I mean, and I know we only made 167 runs, but it does feel like a bit of a positive that we batted 75 overs. So clearly there was a plan to play time. Why is the stump mic so loud? Why can I hear what Roston Chase is saying? New Zealand lead by 127. Yeah, see, the New Zealand commentators are saying that we're at the stage of the game where it starts to feel like hard work. It feels like hard work for me. Never mind the players. What about me? Watching this is hard work. When is... Right, OJ Shields is on. Okay, we might at least see something. Right. So if Shields is going to come on and try and do the kind of heavy ball, hard length enforcer role here and just maybe go short a bit and just make something happen. Or see there's some immediate pace there. It's gone through really quickly on Latham. Looks like he can bowl a heavy ball, OJ. What's the conversion? That ball was 129 mph. What is that, people? Was it is it mph? Or was that K? I don't even know. Guided. Deep point. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing this show. Actually, it's been on the cards for ages, but I just haven't got round to it. So thank you for reminding me about that. Full toss. That's horrible. Whatever that was, it was horrible. Wait, did it touch anything? Either way, it was horrible. I must have hit. Must have hit a foot mark because it bounced really sharply off the. Yeah, it came off a foot mark. Yeah, tennis ball bounce. So far, Shields has bowled 3 balls. One of them, he had no idea what he was doing. And that one's gone wide. So this real licorice all sorts over here from OJ Shields. My biggest issue for OJ Shields, though, is I'm not convinced and rightly so, because he's not played Test match cricket before, but question marks about Test match stamina here. I know he's a fit man, but still the intensity of bowling at Test match level. So he's bowled 4 balls. 2 of them have been mad all over the place. It's a bit better. Oh, Latham goes after that one. It was on the 13th stump line, and Latham went after it. No run. I guess Latham will say that was there to be hit, but nowhere near it, to be fair. Final ball of the over, 7 off it. No, how much? I don't even know. Not 7 off it, sorry. 2 off it. Yeah. Dab into the offside, and no kind of reaction time to that. And they move to 67 without loss. End of the over. 23 overs bowled. I'm going to go get a yogurt, people, because my mouth is feeling a bit dry. Bear with me. I'll be back. Yeah, nothing's happening. Commentators trying to pretend that something's happening, but nothing is happening. There is a 50% chance West Indies get out of their group. There, that's the answer. Right, Seals. Is he going over the wicket to Latham? Dies on Imlak, no run. Oh, what the blood clot. Fam, I'm coming back, people. One sec. I was eating my yogurt with a soup spoon. I had to get back in that kitchen and change up the script. Why did Jerome Taylor fade away from the scene? I'm not actually sure, if I'm honest. Did he get injured? I can't remember. I'll have to go back and remind myself. Defended, no run. Can't remember if it was age. I feel like he got an injury, and then because of his age, he couldn't come back after that, but I don't know. Defended, no run. New Zealand 6. Is that the last ball of the over? Nope, one more to go. Slow going. So since we started today, New Zealand have put on 35 runs. I need to see how many overs it's been. 1 second, people. Defended, no run. Right, so since we started today's play, New Zealand have put on 35 runs in 17 overs. Really slow going out here today. Thoughts on South Africa's run chase? I didn't see it. All I know is that South Africa won the match. God, it's been slow. This has been as boring as when my Sins were batting in the morning yesterday. TC asking me if I can dance. She's trying to take me there. What a raunchy question. I'm getting taken there with that question. Oh, these commentators are hella boring, cuz they're making me fall asleep. OJ Shields is bowling mad erratic nonsense out there. Right, so TC says she's going to pay me $20 if I dance. So she's wanting me to turn Caribbean Cricket Podcasts into an OnlyFans show. A man will pay me. You're only willing to pay me $20 if I dance, but I know that if I cut my toenails, a man will pay me $150. You know what? I'm not watching no more of this because you see what OJ Shields just bowled there? My man bowled. That ball he just bowled is what I would bowl. Allow me, cuz. What's this now, cuz? The man just bowled down the leg side on a 72nd stump line. Did anyone see that? Did anyone actually see the ball he just bowled? Allow me, cuz. Allow me. Let's see. So far, he's bowled 2 balls, and they've all gone down on a 13th stump line on the leg side. Oh, that was better. So this is proving the point about Shields, though. I don't think he knows what's going to come up when he bowls. And I think, did I say on one of the videos, was it day one video? Was it the pre-test video? Or was it even yesterday's watch along? He's a golden arm bowler. In any spell that he bowls, he's probably got 2 special deliveries, but a whole bag of licorice all sorts in the meantime. That's very full. Conway dries down to mid-off. Are the bowlers looking a bit tired? I think it's just harder conditions to bowl in. And it means they have to stay more disciplined. If that equates to being tired, I don't know. I think they've instructed Shields to try and bowl into the left-hander's body, but the problem is he's not experienced enough or accurate enough to be able to do it on a regular basis. So he's struggling to just land it on the right length. And I think he's trying to adjust, overcompensating on adjusting, and he's just bowling trash. Yeah, see, there you go. So he got that one right. So he's he is, in fairness, trying to bowl to his plan. He just can't control his bowling. Yep, gonna do a review on the under-19 team. That is going to happen. 72 without loss. Oh, they finally bought Graves on. I feel like if anyone's going to break the deadlock, it's going to be Graves. Oh, boy. I zoned out there. South Portman says, do you think West Indies can chase over 300? The pitch will flatten out, but I think the issue more is over 400 at this stage. TNT wasn't showing Super 50. It was just on YouTube. Windward's 23 tournament is a good idea. Quality will be bad, but it's a good idea. Down the leg side, nothing going on there. I'm not sure I can do this any longer, you know. This is like, respectfully, one, nothing's happening. Two, it's super slow going, which is fine. New Zealand are well within their rights to go slowly. They've got the whole day to bat. The ball's not doing anything. It's super sunny. Pitch is flattening out. But it's just dreadful stuff to watch. Like, I can't keep going watching this. There's nothing going on. Turn around the corner again. 1 run. Are there any changes West Indies can make to batting lineup? No, there's no one out there. There's nothing. They can bring in another shit man and swap out a shit man, but there's nothing out there. Defended. Is that the last ball of the over? Or is there one more? One more, I think. Graves. Well, there's a bit of shape there on that delivery. Driven down to mid-off, no run. End of the over, 75 without loss after 26 overs. I'm so bored. This ain't fun. Right, back to OJ Shields. Licorice All Sorts bowling. Can he bowl a golden arm delivery amongst the All Sorts? First ball on a 10th stump line. Nowhere near what he was instructed to do. Right. This might be my last over, people. After this over, that will mean that I've done 20 overs of the first session. There's half an hour to go to the end of the first session, and I've seen one ball draw someone out. Oh, genuine edge there. Down. It went down through the gap between gully and second slip, but there was something there. Yeah, wouldn't have been caught because it went down from a shot. Was never aerial to a slip. Even if there was a slip there, nothing would have happened. Was it a floating third? Do you think Bish is running his mouth too much? No, he's probably just as bored as me. You know when you're so bored, but you have to do a job, so you're just saying stuff just to say stuff. Defended. Have they given up on Josh De Silva? No. I mean, Kavem Hodges come back. Alec Athnaze has come back. Now Kimar Roach. Anybody can come back. 3 more balls left of this over and possibly the end to this torture for me. Let me just post my article in the chat again so people have something to do. Go read the article, people. Go. That's more interesting than this book. Than this match. Yeah. Cut down to deep point for him. Josh De Silva averaged 24. Give him like a fair chance at this point. It doesn't make a difference. Yeah, if Imlak can get a fair chance, but if after he gets that fair chance, he's averaging 14, which is what he's averaging at the moment, then no, that does make a difference. I'd rather have somebody who averages 10 runs more than someone else. So yes, he should get a proper run and a fair chance, but that doesn't excuse him. He's still got to at least average 24. Being able to catch doesn't offset the average of not averaging 24. Swivels on that and pulls for 4 runs. What advice would you give any young person that's now entering adulthood, non-cricket related? Save money. Every monthly wage that you get, decide on a figure of money that you're going to save and keep it aside in whether a high interest account or something, but just keep saving, keep building, because it will come in handy later on in life. And 2, whilst you're young enough to do so, follow your passion. Particularly if you're fortunate. Gone. Shields has taken a wicket. Uppercut slap shot all the way down to deep point. He's given one away for no reason. Devon Conway, out of nothing, out of absolutely nothing, Shields has got the breakthrough. So much so, as he was getting out, Conway, I was like, what's Conway doing here? It's just rubbish cricket all round. That was a nothing delivery from Shields. Conway's tried to play a T20 shot, and he's just found Hodges stationed at deep point, and Shields has the breakthrough. I couldn't tell you anything about investing, though. There'll be people in this chat who can give you better advice about investing. All I know is you should save something. The best thing that you can invest in my mind, is property. So that's me personally. So obviously, some people will say crypto and all of them kind of dumbness, right? But I actually think the best investment is property. And sorry, the other thing I was going to say before, because Conway got himself out, as I was about to tell you the next piece of advice, whilst you're young enough, and if you're fortunate enough to live with your parents, follow what your passion is. So if you've got a side hustle that you're trying to work on, that is your genuine passion, use your young years to really go in on it, whilst obviously working whatever shit job that you have to work when you're young. But don't try and wait to... Like, I wish if I could do my life over again, I would have done CCP. I would have started it in my 20s. Like, in my 20s, I knew this idea was always in my head in my 20s, but I just didn't do anything about it. And similarly, all of the football journalism I do, I would have started all of that much younger, etc. So if you've got a side hustle passion project that you're interested in, start it in your 20s. And the last piece of advice I'd give somebody young in life is remove negative people from your circle. They don't want to see you win. Anybody who's getting in the way of your plan, get them out of your circle. They're haters. They don't want to see you win. They got to go. Protect your peace. How many hours to study for A-levels a day? It's not about studying for A-levels. It depends what, well, actually, that's like, it depends what A-levels you're doing. So like, I teach politics A-level, right? And what I always say to students is, what's more important than how many hours you study is how much of the news are you invested in? How much reading do you do around the topic? That doesn't apply necessarily to all A-levels, but if it's a humanities style subject like politics, sociology, etc., you just need to read and have a general inquisitive understanding of the world around you. That's better than studying. Right, where's that? Did I just... When should... This is turned from talking about the cricket to just doing life studies, but oh, nice little delivery there from Graves. Pitches on the line and nibbles away. But this is Kane Williamson on strike, so he don't nick off. Yeah, that's what I expected from Graves. Nice little seam position there as well. When should you settle down and make Pickney? My advice is breed as many baby mothers as you can. Ooh, again, nice little shape there from Graves. Williamson defends. I should update this score, by the way, because New Zealand have actually lost a wicket. Justin Graves, he looks like an animal, but I can't... I'm trying to think what animal he looks like. Is it a pigeon? Does Justin Graves look like a pigeon? Oh, hold on. There's no one there. Top edge pull. Or not even. Has he gone for 6 or 4? Yes, a llama. That's what he looks like. I thought it was a pigeon, but it's a llama. Oh, Justin Graves looks like a llama cut. I knew it was an animal. I kept looking at his body and face going, I've seen this animal before. What's he look like? Oh, you, man. Justin Graves looks like a llama, cuz. Oh, my God. Let me find the llama, because that's what was going through my head. I couldn't think what the animal was called. I was going to say gerbil, but it's a llama. My man, he's got a long neck llama face. Oh my. Right, new over. Just OJ Shields around, going around the wicket to Latham. Shai looks like a model. See, I was supposed to be going to bed, and because we got the wicket, I've been catfished into staying up. Wait, D Samuel don't rate me. He didn't see. Let me wheel up my video again, because D Samuel didn't see. D Samuel didn't see my shots. Let me bring up my shots again, because D Samuel didn't see the latest video. In South London, and the aim of today's session is we're going to face the bowling machine. When I got here this morning, I said to Rising Bowler's dad, crank that straight up to 90. I dealt with that quick. So you're about to see.
I think that's gone for 6.
You're about to see a guide as to how to play high pace.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll bowl me down. Oh my.
You lot need to put respect on my name. Man said no foot movement. You don't need foot movement if your hand. Chris, do you think Chris Gale had foot movement? If your hand-eye coordination is on point, you don't need to move your feet. You lot just jealous because you have to move your feet to hit the ball. My hand-eye coordination. You think I wear glasses for jokes? My hand-eye coordination is on fleek. Oh, he nearly bowled down. You see the defensive shot at the end. Let me see if I can bring it up. Hold on. Oh, that defensive shot, though. All jokes aside, that defensive shot was good. Where is it? Well, let me. Zach Crawley, a couple West Indian man, and Zach Crawley could benefit from that defensive shot. Let's look at that one again. No, that was the ball. That was the ball.
Yes, I'll ball me down.
Where's the Yeah, here we go. Yes, look at it. Look at it. Look, yes. Sometimes, see, I'm showing all my stumps, but hand-eye coordination. See how I'm just respecting the ball on its merits. I'm just respecting the ball, full face of the bat, and just defend it out into the offside. Let's look at that one again. Let's analyze that one. Yes. Defend that and just respect it on its merits. Yeah. A couple West Indian man could learn from that one. Anyways, back to the cricket. Shai at the stumps. They're going to run an extra one as well because there's no one following up. Dunce cricket. In fact, they're running extra. They're running an extra 2. No one was backing up, so we're giving away 2 extra runs. Cha-cha. I have not played with a famous player before they got famous. I'm trying to think of the most famous person I knew before they got famous, actually. People are saying my bat needs to be closer to the pads. Only if you're playing a defensive shot. What I do know is that batting, tell me if I'm wrong, people, but I think this is better batting than OJ Shields.
You're about to see.
I think that's all 6.
You're about to see a guide as to how to play high pace.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, see that one. I just cleared the front foot and said, let me send that ball to Spanish Town. Let me look at that one again. I cleared the front foot.
You're about to see a guide as to how to play high pace.
Okay. Oh, that's a good, nice delivery there from Graves. I missed my own shot because I was looking at Graves' delivery. Jaja. Where's that one where I cleared the front foot? I sent it to Spanish Town. I think it's here.
As to how to play high pace.
This next one here. Yeah. Just move the front foot out of the way and just send it to Spanish Town. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did with that one. Man said I never cleared the inner ring. Everyone's saying, my friends, everyone's saying I would get bowled. You don't see me not getting bowled down. The only ball that, okay. The one ball that bowled me down. Let's fast forward to so is this one that bowled me down? Here's the one that bowled me down, people. Now we can critique the technique, but here's the thing. None of you in the chat could play this ball that bowled me down. Is this one coming now? How many of you could play this? You not see that pitched on middle and took off, and you lot are trying to critique me. That would have bowled all of you down as well. I cranked that one up to about 80 miles an hour. About 60 miles an hour. You lot would have got bowled down by that delivery. You don't see how that moved. That moved in the air, man. No, hold on. The point, just to explain. So, Jay Henderson is saying you had to defend. The whole point, when you see the full video, the whole point was you weren't allowed to defend. Every shot you had to, every ball you had to play a shot. Obviously, if it was just about defending, then I'd just defend it. Every man in this chat right now thinks they're a cricketer, but none of you are playing for West Indies, so you can't chat to me. What's the score anyways? Oh, it's 94 for 1. Let me change the score. There ain't nothing going on in this cricket right now. Some of you have only just joined the live, so you missed the... I played the video when I cranked up the machine to 90 miles an hour. And for those of you who were in the live, and you would have seen that I didn't run away from it. Some of you in here can't face 90 miles an hour. You shit up yourself if you face 90 miles an hour. I stood up to it and got out LBW, but I didn't run. OJ Shields ran, and he's playing for West Indies, and he's playing for the West Indies team. I had no helmet. I faced up to 90 miles an hour with no helmet and no box. Balls free. Balls free, just swinging. Viv Richards couldn't do that. I went out there to face 90 miles an hour on a bowling machine, balls free, no box, just out there, just swinging. You lot don't have that confidence. I was ready to lose my heritage and my lifeline for no reason. Rising Bowler's dad was there because they said to me, Mash, we think you should put a box on. And I said, bad man don't wear box. Bad man don't wear box. Balls have to be free and swinging because you don't know when you're next going to have a baby mother. So the balls have to be swinging and free. I can't wear box. Seed have to spread. Bad man don't wear box. Yeah, Charlie's making a very good point here. Every time Shields is bowling, all I'm seeing is Imlak flinging himself to his left and to his right. I genuinely don't think that anybody behind the stumps knows what Shields is about to bowl, much less Shields himself. That was a better delivery there, but this Kane Williamson on strike. New Zealand lead by 158. This is just long, cuz. Nikhil just exposed himself. How raunchy. Swivel pull. Deep square, collects 1 run. New Zealand up to 97 for 1. Football official fan says I'm hot for Shields. No, I think he's just bowling. Like, obviously he's taken a wicket, but if you've been watching his spell since he came onto bowl, he has been all over the place. That's just facts. I'm not even trying to be critical. I think he has been. Speak to the people in the comments. I'm not the only one saying it. He's been all over the place. Like, he'll obviously bowl 1 or 2 good deliveries from time to time, but generally, if I'm being completely honest, he's sprayed it either side of the wicket, and as a result, what's his name? Imlac's had to be diving all over the shop. Let me see if I can get Rising Bowlers batting up. I don't know if I can download that one either. Not bowling, his batting, sorry. See if I can get it. Nah, it's gonna take do that one. Tom Latham averages 26 in tests in 2024. You can get into the West Indies team with that. Rising Bowler is a fast bowler. Is Imlac a better pick than Josh? Time will tell. Who knows at the moment, but time will definitely tell. Latham is on 40 from 91 balls. Williamson's 6 from 20. New Zealand 97 for 1. Oh, fam, they just need to call. They just need to call lunchtime now. Hopefully, I think there's only 2 more overs left, and I'm going straight to my bed. I'm not staying up any longer for this. I've had enough. Never mind New Zealand or West Indies. I'm getting taken there. This is painful stuff to watch. Graves, nice shape. Williamson pushes that to Shields, who fields at mid-off, no run. Yeah, New Zealand going to bat all day today. This is long for me. Oh, shit, I didn't see this. Sorry. I didn't see this super chat. Sorry, Verdi Fevrier. Sorry, I didn't see it. I've only just seen it now. Did I miss some other super chats? Mate, conditions is good. I think West Indies will be winning this. Wait, man sent a super chat to tell me West Indies are going to win them a test match. Yeah, big up yourself. I do think when we finally come to bat, it will be flat, but obviously it's us. So, wait, Imlac is getting the full run around out there, you know. But thank you for the super chat, Verdi. Much appreciated. If it stays flat like this, you never know. But by then, New Zealand would have set us 670 to win or something ridiculous like that. Our best bet is just batting out the rest of the match and hoping for a draw. Yeah, if you live in the UK, people, and you can hold a cricket bat or bowl a cricket ball, the Caribbean Cricket Network, we're forming the team. We've got kits, official kits being made. So we're forming a Caribbean Cricket Network. If you're in the UK and you're Caribbean born, or you're in the UK and you're part of the Caribbean diaspora, please get in touch with us, because we're going to be playing matches against other club sides in Britain, in the UK, going on tour and just promoting the network, you know, and doing good things for West Indies cricket. So let us know if you're interested in that. Some more news on that. Some more news on that in 2026. I'm actually going to do a series, you know, on CCP. I'm going to find a cricket coach. I'm going to find a cricket coach in London, and I'm going to do a series on me going from can't bat to opening the batting for Caribbean Cricket Network, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to film it all. Within 6 months, I'll be the best batter on the Caribbean Cricket Network team. I'm going to find a cricket coach. I'm going to find a cricket coach to help me. Oh, Roach is back. Defended. Wait on. Wait on. I was speaking to Shane earlier on, actually. Speaking to Shane earlier on. Fam. Yeah, this is a good point, you know. I did wonder, even after we couldn't bat properly, I did wonder if the reason why Sammy stacked the team with 4 frontline bowlers and 2 all-rounders, if he was afraid of what's now happening, which is he knows that Lane and Shields can't really give him much. So, which means you've only really got Roach and Seal, so you just need more bowling options. That's probably why the team ended up being what it was. Was he nicked him? Has he nicked him? Yeah, Roach has got Williamson. Gone. Roach has got him. In swinger. Just holds its line a bit. Nibbles just a bit. Oh, is that it? Or is it lunchtime? And Williamson nicks behind to Imlak, the big wicket. Roach strikes. Yeah, just nibbles on the length. Just nibbles on the length. Williamson had to play at it. And just gets the little nibble through to Imlak. Nice one, Roachy. Nice one, Slider. So that's lunch, people. Right on bang, right on the stroke of lunch. New Zealand lose their second wicket. They're 100 for 2. They lead by 164. Roach striking, getting Williamson, his 3rd wicket of the match. Shields struck earlier on, getting Conway to do an uppercut slap shot, needless wicket to give away to subfielder Hodge for 37, which leaves Tom Latham not out on 40 as we go to lunch. Rachin Ravindra will come out with him after lunch. So in this session, we had 26 overs bowled for the addition of 68 runs. 26 overs for 68 runs and 2 wickets. Because of that wicket right at the end, that's West Indies session. As boring as it was, as tiresome as it was to watch, because of that wicket at the end, that is West Indies session. You can see, though, in the bowling, again, the issue here. Roach, 9 overs, 1 for 19, economy 2. Seals, 9 overs, none for 21, economy 2. But everyone else is relatively expensive compared to that. Shields, 6 overs, 1 for 24. Lane, 4 overs, none for 12. Graves, 4 overs, none for whatever he was. I didn't see that. So New Zealand, 164 runs ahead. They're still going to pile the runs on. They're still going to bat all day. But that wicket right on the stroke of lunch means that one, West Indies will have a good lunch, and two, it means they probably just sneak that session because of how slowly New Zealand were going about their business. But New Zealand's still in the driving seat, 164 runs ahead. I hope the rest of you enjoy the match, however many of you can stay awake for it. That's me done. I'm not staying awake past midnight for this match. I'll wake up in the morning and watch the extended highlights to see what I missed. And hopefully, best case scenario, we've bowled them out by the end of today, which gives us all of day 4 and day 5 to save the test match, chase whatever it is. Worst case scenario is that come the end of the day, New Zealand aren't out and they're still going to bat tomorrow as well to set us one hell of an imposing target. But we move, people. Thank you so much for everybody who joined in on the live. Thank you to all the super chats, Ant Gambino, Ferdy Fevrier, and anybody who put anything in the chat during the course of this live watch along. I don't know if Santoki will be back tomorrow to do the review of day 2, but I certainly... Oh, I might not be, actually. I think I'll try to be. And if you haven't done so, people, for anyone who's still in the chat, I'll just put the link in one more time. I dropped an article just before the start of day 3, looking at the issue of insularity in the Caribbean. I've just put the link in the chat. So if you're staying awake for the post-lunch session, do yourself a favor, read the article, let me know what you think, etc., etc. It's on Caribbean Cricket News. Not everything I put on Caribbean Cricket News is free. Lots of it, obviously, I put behind the paywall because I'm trying to survive out here. But enjoy the article. Let me know what you think. And people, I am out of here. See you all very, very soon.
West Indies Cricket, Caribbean Cricket Podcast. West Indies Cricket, Caribbean Cricket Podcast.